Now, hey, Shane, we got just real quick news and notes around the league before we get to our interview with Jake Wimberly. Man, do we hear it from you Mizzou fans when we don't talk about you? We got something for him, Shane. This is pretty interesting. Now there's two ways to look at this, though. But so Baylor, they named a starting quarterback, and it was actually last season's backup. So, of course, what's that mean in college football? It means the other quarterback's jumping in the portal, and his name's Gerry Bohanon, Shane. Baylor went 12-2 last year. They won the Big 12. He was their starting quarterback. He threw for 2,200 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, rushed for 323 yards, and 9 touchdowns. So, it certainly looks like he would be a capable, one-year guy there for the Missouri Tigers.
Yeah.
Let's hope they get him. If they do, I'll do a deeper dive on what he potentially brings. But let me just say this, because we can't even be honest about Missouri anymore because people just say we hate him. But the fact that every quarterback that jumps into the damn portal, Missouri's in on them. I mean, how can you look at it than any other way than the coaching staff just does not – how can you argue that they feel confident with what they're working with at the quarterback position? I don't see how you can.
No, I don't see how you can either. But I still think they're going to land one. But even then, even if you are a little confident, Mike, think about like Tennessee last year. Mm-hmm. You have Hooker, and then he goes down, and this team just it was in bad shape, brother. You look at Texas A&M, quarterback one goes out, they get in bad shape. So it's like you do need more than one quarterback on your roster. You got to be prepared. So I'm not totally scared. I'm not in full panic. This may be more of a hey, we need better roster. We need more players in that quarterback room. But I don't know. I'm not throwing out the white flag either here with Mizzou. I just think they're looking for someone. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, I've got this guy, but if we could get this guy, I think we'll be in better shape. I think that's where they're at right now. I think Mizzou's good with what they have, but if they can buy some time for some of these younger quarterbacks, I think that's what they're looking for. They're just looking for a bridge, man. And it doesn't have to be a full season. I still think, halfway through the season we may see, so maybe like Sam Horn or something, hits halfway through the season. I think that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a mentor, and I think that's why they're on this portal so hard. They're just looking for some senior leadership, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you might be onto something, and that is a perfect analogy because what you don't want to bring in is a guy that's got 3 years to play, because then every quarterback on your roster is like, well, what the hell? We're never seeing the field. So
exactly.
And on the other hand, you gotta look at it from this angle too. I think, Shane, if you're Eli Drinkwitz, you're going into year 3. Mm-hmm. If you cannot win in the SEC with what you got, the fans are not going to sit here and say, well, you tried. You know what I mean? Like, you got to win in the SEC. Otherwise, they'll get your ass out of there quick. So, credit him to he's just trying to put the team in the best position to win next season. And
that's it.
I give him credit for that.
Yeah, that's all it is. No participation badges in. And I'll tell you, it's funny. I can't remember who tweeted it, but somebody tweeted, Missouri in the SEC is like Christian Laettner on the Dream Team. Did you hear that one? I was like, oh, my God. Where'd that? But I'm telling you, the rally cry that went across, these Mizzou fans are so damn hungry. And I think that's one of the factors we keep leaving out, because you don't think about the fandom up there. You don't think about the boosters of Mizzou. But I'm telling you, if they want this Baylor kid, if they can get some money put together, a nice little NIL package, they'll have them a new quarterback on that roster next year. They just got to make sure that this is the guy they want, because this isn't the last transfer portal that we're going to hear this offseason. You know what I'm saying? And they need to be careful and make sure when they go all in on one, is it the dude?